Hello lovelies, it's good to see you. I'm doing amazing. I hope you're doing fantastic too. In today's video, I'm talking about online dating, what it is, why I actually started and why some people also go into online dating, and just a few of the experiences, terrible and good experiences that I went through. So excited today because I'm starting my series on online dating. I found love online and today I'm married. So it means that it is possible to meet somebody online and it will work. It's also possible that you meet someone online and it will not work. So I am so excited that I'm going to do this series to talk about online dating. And today's video is just to give you a brief and maybe just a bit of my story as I just kind of prepare the grounds for subsequent episodes on this particular series on online dating. Online dating is simply meeting someone not physically but virtually. It could be through social media platforms, it could be through dating sites. Even on Facebook, people meet and they start communicating and then they start dating. They've not met physically, so we can say it's a physical thing. So it's still online, it's still just a virtual dating sort of, where you are having conversation with someone, dating the person, getting to know the person virtually, using text messages, using phone calls, using video calls, using other means of communication, which means you've not met physically, but along the way there is the need for you two to plan to meet physically, to get to see the person for who they truly are. Because let me tell you something, somebody somewhere can just be hiding everything about himself. He can show you his face, but every other thing you can tell. The inner being you can tell. The other emotional, mental, all those things you cannot tell by looking at the person or chatting or video calling with the person on a phone. So at a point, you definitely need to meet in person to get to truly know the person. If you have watched my previous videos on my teenage relationship experience, you would know that I mentioned about a young man that I met who came to do a volunteering work in Ghana, and we fell in love and hit it on, and everything was beautiful until he went away back to his country and wrote to me that he cannot continue the relationship. One of the ways we wanted to be communicating was through emails. So I went with him to the internet cafe. We opened an email address for me, and that would be the best medium we would be communicating, aside maybe phone calls and stuff like that. So when everything came to an end and he went away, I remember one of my friends came to me, and then I think I went with her to the internet cafe, and she was on this page called Tagged. Tagged. I never knew what it was. I didn't even know it was a dating site. So I also joined Tag just because I think it was something like a Facebook, just a social media platform that a lot of people put their details there. When I joined, a lot of people started writing me for relationship and stuff like that. So I was kind of skeptical, not knowing what it means exactly. So it started there. I met a couple of friends there. We've been exchanging emails, letters and stuff like that. And so one day I remembered one actually mentioned he was coming to Ghana, and we met in Ghana. We talked, and briefly he really wanted to go to bed with me, and I was like, no way, please, this is not what I signed up for. I wanted to know you better. So that's how that one also ended. And I also had a series of disappointment, broken hearts, like dating a man for 3 years just to know that he was married. That one ended somewhere. Dating another young guy who, like, we grew up in the same neighborhood together. I never knew that that guy would do that to me. I never knew he was even interested in me until finally one day he broke the news, and I'm like, okay, oh, and you know that song that you are the treasure that I seek. You were close to me and I did not know. The love that I seek for many years was right beside me, yet I could not see it. So that song actually made me feel like, oh, so this is him. Oh my gosh. So he was here all the time and I never knew. Not knowing, it was also another flop. It dawned on me, all these relationships that I'm having around people who were closer, people that I thought, this guy, we grew up in the same neighborhood. I knew him. For him to do this, like, my heart was shattered. Then I told myself, this is it. I think I'm done. No more relationship. So I remember going to the internet cafe another time, and then after checking out the tag, I went just online and I was just browsing and checking stuff. Then I came across this online dating site and I signed up. So I put a few pictures there, just a brief information about myself, that I'm a Christian, I'm a young woman, hardworking, I'm employed. I briefly, filled out the documents on that site, and then I just activated it, and it was there. There were so many things that I met there, the good, the bad, and the ugly. it was nice meeting some good people, having very reasonable conversations, having very mature conversations with them, meeting some horrible human beings that the first thing they sent to you was a picture of their private parts. Anytime somebody does that, I just block the person and delete his account instantly, so I don't hear from that person again. So online dating, it hasn't been an easy journey. It's been an eye-opener. I've learned a lot. I met different kinds of people. I met people who I actually just seeing them. I like them. I like their personality, who they were. And as we started talking, I got to know them. Then I realized, oh my gosh, this is not worth my time. I've wasted my time talking with this guy for all this while. There are good people there, and there are terrible human beings there too. There are people online who are just looking for sexual entertainment. There are people online who just want to have some sort of connection with you. There are people online who would only be asking you for nude pictures and videos and stuff. People join online dating sites because probably they are antisocial. They are people who hardly even meet people. They are so busy and occupied like myself. The only place that I got to socialize was church. And it's weird because I wake up early in the morning on Sunday. By 6:30 I am on radio doing Best Wishes show. I talk a lot, just make people laugh and people feel happy. Church closes like 12 o'clock and I have to rush back home because I have to go and make food, eat, prepare, and then by 1 o'clock I am at the radio station again because I have another youth program called SciPlat, Cohesive Youth Platform. So I hardly have time. Just after church, I'm gone. I don't have time to socialize. I don't have time to talk with people. I knew a lot of people on air, but they never knew me physically or seen my face or At that point, I was really, really busy with work. I was teaching. I was working at a radio station, hosting 3 different radio shows on air, and grooming kids to also host their own kids radio show on Saturday. So every blessed day of mine was busy. Then I was designing beads to make some money, to earn a living, and I was doing different things. I was volunteering here and there. I would go to this orphanage, I'll go to this school, I'll go to this. I was just giving more of myself to all that I was doing. So at that time, and with all those disappointments, I felt like the only time that I have is when I am on this internet and checking my mails, and I get to, have conversations or check to see or receive messages from those people. So I get to socialize with people from the outside world. The second reason was I got so tired of all this broken hearts and disappointment. So I felt like if I am actually dating somebody who is not inside, someone I'll see and he might even end up pushing me to have sex with him or making me do what I do not want to do. What about just, meeting someone online, just talking, just building that relationship online virtually until I get to know the person into details or better, or the person visits me and we get to know each other and decide what next. Yeah. The third reason why I started online dating was because I felt like I was growing. Like the pressure coming from family. Mom is like, hey, if you meet a man who you like him and he likes you and he wants to marry you, let him marry you. That pressure from my mom was something that actually made me feel like, okay, yes, I know I'm growing, but for me it's not a problem, but for her it's a problem. So I'm like, okay, let me get serious with this relationship thing. That's why I also went online to start looking for. The fourth reason I would say is because I knew that there was someone out there for me. I just could not tell if he was a Ghanaian, if he was in Ghana, if he was abroad, wherever he was, I had no idea. So whatever means that I have to use to put myself out there for him to see me, I just thought of doing it and I did it. So tell me, what is your reason for joining online dating, or what is your reason for wanting to start online dating? Let's look at it and see how best we could do this. Another reason why people opt for online dating is because generally they are open-minded, they are not close-minded. They don't really care where they find a person because they know good people can be everywhere. What matters is the kind of person the person is within. All right, the character, the attitude, the behavior, and other things about the person is what matters, but not where they find the person. If you are new here on my channel, my name is Rita Sian. I am an educator, a public speaker, and the founder of a non-profit organization called Feminine Star Africa. Welcome to my channel. I love you. Good to see you here, but make sure you join this amazing family by clicking the subscribe button and also clicking the notification bell so that anytime I have an amazing video like this up, you will be first to see it. Be on the lookout for my next episode on online dating. Today is just brief, like background of online dating and why I actually stepped into it. The fact that you can find some very good people there and the fact that you can find some very terrible human beings there. I will be telling you more and be giving you more examples as the series unfolds. So make sure you make a date with me in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Join this amazing family where we talk, we discuss about things, about life, about, relationship, marriage, about personal development, growth, about everything that would help you become an amazing young woman, amazing young man out there, and fight for what you believe and fight for what you want and get it. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.